Before we colonize Mars, we should colonize the moon first. 1, as a test run, and 2, to see if it's even possible. Sure, the gravity might be different, but we'd still be able to, anchor stuff down. And it's not really that far from the sun. The sun's rays still reach it, I think. That's how the light reflects off the moon and we could see it here on Earth, right? My point being that we would still have solar energy on the moon. And the dark side of the moon, what's there? Nobody knows. It's cold, yeah. Maybe there's like water or ice on the dark side of the moon. Or aliens. But if there was indeed ice or water on the dark side of the moon, okay, if we somehow built a reflector strong enough, could we light up the dark side of the moon? And could we melt the ice that's on the moon? You know what? Now I'm questioning if there really is a dark side of the moon. Because, shoot. Now I'm wondering, whenever we see a full moon, is it like tidally locked to the Earth? I mean, are we seeing the dark side of the moon? Because I'm just wondering, are we seeing the full side of the moon each time? Or is it actually rotating and we're seeing a different side of the moon each full moon? Actually, now this begs a question. I'm not an astronomer, and I'll be honest, I'm kinda stupid. So if the sun's light is reflecting off the moon, how are we getting moon phases? Maybe the moon is always full, but since the Earth tilt and stuff, that's why we get moon phases? Mars, 4th planet from the sun. Depending on its orbit, it takes a while to get there. 300 days, tops. We could survive that long, right? Just one giant space trip. If the 300 days is the case, we're gonna need a lot of fuel and rations. Because yes, we could always contact Earth to get more stuff, but it'll be another 300 days for them to even drop off the stuff. In Mars, iron oxide is why it's red. It is one accident away from becoming a giant ball, a giant planet of thermite, and has an active volcano. So why would we want to colonize it? Because it would be a great achievement. You know, if we go there, we're invaders, but we would be known as Martians, even though we're from Earth. I sincerely hope when we go there, there's no gateway to hell, no demon aliens, Martians that we have to kill, just like in Terraform Mars. If we can find out all these ways to survive in space, how come we're still unable to explore the deepest depths of the ocean? I mean, I get it. Space is vast and flat. I mean, we have the technology to go to space and withstand the pressure and stuff, so why can't we do the same for the ocean? I mean, most of it's still unexplored. Unfortunately, some of our garbage has landed in the Mariana Trench. What if we were aliens and we're just having a really bad drug trip? Our mind has shrunk so small that it's created the ideas and the forms of humans. I want to try drugs and meet the Clockwork Elves.